Hey guys, it is officially here. iOS 11.4 has been officially released by Apple to the general public. I'm going to be covering the entire software today in its entirety in case you haven't been watching my beta coverage. There's a bunch of new features coming to the HomePod, to the iPhone, and also to the Apple TV. So I'm going to cover everything today. Now keep in mind, Apple released 11.4 for the iPhone today, but they also released 4.3.1 for the Apple Watch and 11.4 for the Apple TV. And the HomePod today received its first software update. Is also available for the HomePod with build number 15F80. Now this will bring AirPlay 2 to the HomePod. This is going to give us multiple room support, so I can listen to different audio sources in different rooms, or the same audio source in all rooms. Now I can also, with AirPlay 2 on the iPhone, control multiple audio sources directly from my iPhone as well, which I'll show you that in a few seconds. But HomePod also got calendar support in the United States, UK, and Australia as well. Now the HomePod software update will happen automatically. If you're on the iPhone, go to General Software Updates and it should populate here. One of the questions I do get a lot is, if I'm running a beta, I'm not getting the official release for 11.4, what do I do? All you have to do is go to General, scroll down, Profiles right here, remove the beta profile. Once you remove it, go ahead and reboot your device, and you can go back to software updates and you'll get the software updates here in the software updates section. So if you're running a beta, that's what you want to do. Everyone else, just go to software updates and you'll see 11.4 populate there. So let's talk about some of the features available with the new software. Now there's a bunch of bug fixes and improvements that are coming to the iPhone with this software, but AirPlay 2 and Messages in the Cloud, I'm happy to report, are both here. I want to go here to the iCloud settings and show you that Messages in the Cloud, it is here. Now this is going to allow you to sync all your messages, whether it's an SMS, a text, or an iMessage, to the cloud. So when you buy, say, a new iPhone, you log in with your Apple ID, just like your photos and your data, it will download your messages to your Messages application. So your messages are being sent to the cloud and being saved there, and you can delete them on one device and it deletes on all other devices. However, some people may not want this feature, so if you go to the iCloud settings, you can turn this off by toggling this off, and your messages won't be going to the cloud anymore. So just so you know, Messages in the Cloud, a lot of people waiting for that feature, it is here. So now I want to go ahead and cover AirPlay 2 just to give you guys a quick run through on how this works. A lot of people still don't understand what AirPlay 2 is and how it works. So I have a few platters here. I have the iPhone for the music, for the Apple Music. I have my living room, which is my Apple TV. And then I also have the platter for the office, which is the HomePod. So if I click play, HomePod starts playing. Now I can sync this audio to the living room by simply tapping on living room, and it will send it over to the Apple TV. So now I have two products synced together with the same audio. Now the same thing can be applied with the Apple TV. So if I play the keynote over there, I think you can hear it. Hopefully you can hear it. Let me go ahead and there it is. It's playing on the Apple TV in the living room. I can sync it to HomePod as well, or I can have those two audio sources individually play their own sound. So maybe one room is playing music, the living room is playing the Apple keynote, for example, and that's how that works. And your iPhone, of course, you can also do audio individually. So it has a bunch of features that are really cool with AirPlay 2, where you can sync all AirPlay 2 enabled speakers together to sync into one, or you can run audio individually. So that's AirPlay 2. I'll have links in the description for more details if you guys want to read up on it as well. iOS 11.4 also brought some additional bug fixes, and some of the most important ones are certain characters that may cause the Messages application to crash. So another one of those bugs that makes the Messages application crash has been fixed with 11.4. Apple is also addressing one of the issues that I had myself, and that is some messages will not appear in the proper order. So that has been fixed as well. And some additional fixes in regards to the health application and other improvements with the software has been shipped with 11.4. So it's an overall major update. Messages in the Cloud, AirPlay 2. We also have some great updates for the iPad as well. And of course the HomePod games, all these new features as well, with the stereo pairing, and of course AirPlay 2 support as well, and calendar support. So just a lot going on with HomePod, Apple Watch, and iOS 11.4. And of course in the next couple of days I'm going to be testing the battery of iOS 11.4 versus 11.3 to see what the difference may be, if we have good battery performance on 11.4 versus 11.3, and if you should update. And on all devices, so I'm going to be testing all devices, including the iPhone 5s, SE, the iPhone 10, of course, iPhone 8, 7. So just stay tuned for those videos. If there's any changes in terms of battery and performance, I'll be bringing that to you guys most likely in a follow-up video here shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Peace.